Okay, back to another commentary of Disney versus non-Disney villains, Part 2, Round 11, Part 2. So, let's get this going. So, this first part of the fight is my favorite of all of them. Echidna's children versus it's Echidna's children and Gaston versus King Sombra and Queen Chrysalis. This is mostly my favorite part of this whole fight, to be honest. Hold on. Yeah, you can tell by the music, that's a Discord theme by Euro, or whatever it was. It's a really cool theme. I should leave the link down below. So, like, Discord, I'm howling at the moon. That goes like that. So, Discord presents Ares to other villains from Equestria: Queen Chrysalis and King Sombra. Even though in Season 9 King Sombra is not all big on team-ups, that was before, the other season came around. So, yeah. Even though I didn't like how they portray King Sombra in a very sassy way, that sassiness belongs to Discord only. I'm just saying. So, it was intended to destroy all of the remaining of Echidna's children. But at the same time, Hades, Yep. Bon appetit! This is such an epic thing. Even though I wanted to put that music on, I just don't want to get a copyright strike. So, to me personally, I rooted for Queen Chrysalis and King Sombra because Echidna's children, that is a chimera. And there's that Cyclops. Even though I do like Greek mythology, actually I have no idea what the heck that thing is. I just don't like how it was portrayed in the Hercules TV show. I have said many times how much I really hate Disney TV shows based on movies, even if it's on like the prequels and sequels. Well, okay, Aladdin, Little Mermaid, Tarzan TV shows are okay. The DuckTales, even though it's not based on any TV show, but it's pretty good, along with Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. That's one pretty good one. But when you make the Hercules one and the Emperor's New Groove TV shows, it's basically them going to high school, and it's just stupid. Oh, dear Lord. I mean, how would Hercules and Hades know about each other in the show? In the movie, Hades never knew he was alive until he was like, in his 20s, I think. And Hercules, he's never met him. He doesn't know he's his father's nemesis. He has no idea about any of this guy. But in the TV show, he just goes around beating him down like Popeye against Bluto kind of thing. My God, Disney, what ideas are you getting that from? Yeah, that's a cool thing. So yeah, even when History Buff did like commentaries, he was kind of upset that there's more ponies, even though he's never seen the show. But I will admit, by the title, when it says "Friendship is Magic," yeah, it is cheesy. It does sound very cheesy. But here's a good thing about that cheesy title about Friendship is Magic, and this one is already been summed up by Ben Mazza when he made a roast on this guy who did Bronies Are Losers. Here's what that...
There's nothing about friendship that is magic. Okay, but friends will always be there to help you out through any tough situation, and they'll always be on your side through the thick and thin to the bitter end, and you can always count on them. So, technically, it is magic, so...
Yep. Friends will always stick by your side through thick and thin, even if you had some tough problems. So yeah, friendship technically is magic. Duh! Not literally, but figuratively. Okay, can someone tell me what that thing is? I rather learn that in Greek mythology. I do not want to watch the Hercules TV show again, because I've only seen half of it. It's like, okay, I'm done with it. So I'm still rooting for Queen Chrysalis and King Sombra to beat them because I really hate the Hercules TV show. Discord's enjoying it. Well, that was entertainment. Me impersonating Discord. Well, they're all down. But I thought it was going to have Gaston in it. Okay, that was pretty funny. Like, kids today, they got beaten by superpower ponies. And looks like Gaston wants to audition to fight them down. No one fights ponies like Gaston.
What have I got to lose?
Whatever. Yeah, that is Amok Monron. It's interesting to have him be Gaston as a beast form. Or demon form, or whatever you call it. And he made ponies explode. Yep. Well, actually, King Sombra to explode. And now it's gonna be Queen Chrysalis to get exploded. No one makes ponies explode like Gaston. Even as a demon. Yeah, again. No one makes ponies explode like Demon Gaston. And so, Gaston wins. Yeesh. Okay, game, set, match, y'all know that. Okay, next fight is John Castaway versus Amon. So we see that John Castaway is recruiting some... Wait, is recruiting them or... Yeah, holds a public rally for potential quarrymen recruits. But then Amon shows up and interrupts and he gives his own speech. Amon the heckler. Not really heckling, but it's just a joke. So, yeah, I think it's more both communism representing, because History Buff kind of got that wrong. That's not a swastika, that's more of a hammer. If you know about sledgehammers, it's the one with the communist flag on it. So, I really don't like the quarrymen. I just don't like certain people that are like that. If you've seen Gargoyles and you've watched it for yourself, you get what they kind of represent. I don't think they represent Nazis, which, me personally, I think that's what History Buff got wrong. I don't think the Quarrymen represents the Nazis. I'm sure they got some inspiration for that. But I think they represent something else. Certain types of people, I just don't agree with. But Amon, yeah, he does represent communism. Again, most of the villains from The Legend of Korra represent certain aspects of the communists. Also, if you guys can't hear anything, I got my fan on. I feel a little bit sweaty. It was one heck of a battle we're getting at. Sure, we're gonna get Amon do the bloodbending on that dude. Oh, no? Okay. So I guess it's a tie. Next fight is Shere Khan versus Kainar. Kainar. Whatever it's pronounced. I still haven't seen that version of Thundercats. So Mumra and Slight had to send Kainar to track down Mirage. Yeah, that's Kainar. So he goes to, to track her down in the Pride Lands. Sensing her. I think he's like a bounty hunter or something. One thing is that Kainar kind of creeps me out a bit. And hold on, he's sensing something. Which is Shere Khan. One thing he kind of said that's kind of creepy. Hold on. Dude, you are a cat, right? I think you are. Are you just some hairy, muscular kangaroo? Which actually, that'd be kind of weird. You'd be an ugly kangaroo if you are. Or are you just a cat? I mean, if you're a cat, that's just creepy when you say that. I mean, if I met a person that would, face to face, and that guy would be like, ooh, I like people, you're not gonna get a friendly conversation. You'd be like, oh, heck no! Like, I'd be running away. Or I'd be like, okay, dude, you're kind of creepy. Now go away. I do not like you. Now go away. I mean, Shere Khan would be kind of creeped out when he said that. I mean, they're both cats, and if he's a cat and he said, "Oh, I like cats," that's just kind of creepy. Even if a cat said he likes cats. If I met again, if like a person say, "Ooh, I like people," that person or anyone, even me, would be creeped out. Yeah, I don't care if it don't make sense or not a bit. I'm rooting for Shere Khan to beat down that guy. I'm not. Again, I have not seen Thundercats. I'm sure they're very skillful with like technologies and stuff. And he's a skill hunter, even though hunters do get attacked by regular animals. I'm still rooting for Shere Khan. Oh, Mirage shows up. Whew! Manages to knock it down, and Kainar escapes. So Shere Khan survives. The next fight is Gantu versus Megatron. So Megatron infiltrates Zurg's prison just to get revenge on him. Huh. Since part 1. So yeah, I've only seen the Transformers Prime, which is like the CGI series, but I have not yet seen Transformers animated. I have not watched any Transformers related stuff. Oh yeah, Megatron just wants to free one of his fellow Decepticons. So yeah, it's basically Gantu versus Megatron the second time. So this is basically their second time fighting each other. Since in the Soulmate Submission Round in Part 1 series, it was mostly just the G1 Megatron fighting Gantu, and now in Part 2, now he's a TV show version, he's fighting him again. Well, that damages his ride. Yeah, I know Megatron's like he is a very iconic villain. Which, maybe I'll watch Transformers animated when I get, like, this complete series DVDs. Oh dear. And now Gantu crashes on Earth, and that does caught, Ken Mansley's attention. Sorry if I didn't get to say that soon. Alright, boys, let's check it out. And now Gantu is cornered, so Megatron wins. Well, since he's captured by the U.S. military, of course. But Megatron is still away. He's still in outer space. So I think I'm going to stop right here. So see you guys in the next part.